Hey everyone, Happy New Year, Happy 2025. Thanks for tuning into the channel. We're going to break this down right now, the real estate market in the Greater Toronto Area, what we forecast for 2025. We're going to go break down the 2024, what we've seen for the last year and what we predict for the next year, what we see for interest rates and what we see forecasting for the real estate markets for sellers or buyers. But listen, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button below. If you have comments below, we'd love to answer them too. So stay tuned. We're going to break all this information down for you shortly. Hello, my name is Yuri. I'm a real estate agent here in the Toronto area and Greater Toronto area here. I've been doing this well over 10 years. I'm a broker. I work with the Bekavac Team and I work with my wife, Lisa. We basically work out from Toronto all the way out to the Hamilton area, specialize in the Halton area too, Burlington, Oakville, and also the Peel region. Listen, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any market update. We do this on a monthly basis. We also provide some real estate tips in the market good for buyers and sellers and first-time home buyers, when to get in the market, when to sell your houses, and they give you some tips what you should be doing in real estate or even in the mortgage area. We do give some updates there also. We work with a mortgage broker ourselves with our team. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button below. We're going to break down 2024 real estate market in the Greater Toronto area shortly. Okay, 2024 recap of the real estate market here in the Greater Toronto area. And we're going to sum it down to one word: transitional. And what does that mean? It's a temporary market condition that we see, which it leans towards someone. And in 2024, it has leaned towards the buyer, and it's helped the buyers in the market for 2024. And the reason causing this is because the borrowing cost was high. The interest rates were high in the beginning of the year, and that basically helped the buyers to negotiate on the prices in the real estate market, and they could bring the price down on the homes. And plus, the homes were sitting longer in the beginning of the market, as we saw. So that's a key factor to keep in mind, is why 2024 was what it was for the buyer's market. But we saw, like here at the Bekavac Team, we're about a data pattern here. What we do, we look at data, we look at trends and stuff like that, when to get in the market, when to buy, or when to sell. And that's something we've been specializing in well over 10 years. The thing that we saw, though, at the end of the quarter, we predicted a 0.5 basis points. It was at the end of the third quarter. And then at the beginning of the fourth quarter, there was another interest rate hike of 0.5 basis point, which basically a lot of buyers were sitting on the fence, got some optimism. They jumped back into the market, and we've seen some of the inventory coming off the market for 2024. We've seen that cause a factor. Also, the condo market took a big hit for 2024 themselves. They took a big time decrease in market for the condo market, and it impacted big time for the real estate market itself. So we've told a lot of buyers, investors, that's a good thing if they're looking to invest, even for the kids or something to buy. Condo is a great area to get into to bring down negotiation, to bring that price down. So we're going to break these numbers down for 2024 annually, and then we're going to break down the December market for 2024. After that, we'll go to the 2020, what we predict what's going to happen in 2025 in the real estate market. Okay, the annual market highlight update for annual 2024 in the Greater Toronto real estate market is we've seen a slight increase in sales, a 2.6% increase from year over year from 2024 to 2023. The total sales for sold homes for 2024 was 67,610 homes sold, compared to 2023 which was 65,877 homes sold in 2023. Okay, new listings from 2024 and generally the whole year is a huge number from 2023, 16.4% increase of new listings for 2024 compared to 2023, which takes us, it was about 166,000 new listings went up on the market. The average price homes for 2024 compared to 2023 is 1% decrease. We're looking at an average price of $1,116,000 for 2024 compared to 2023, which was $1,126,000. And that's a a bit of a decrease there in the home. And the reason that's caused that also, as we were mentioning, is buyers had substantial negotiation room for the interest rates being so high, and especially the condo market. The condo market in 2024 took a bit of a beating there. They really had seen a big decrease in sales and price, which plays a factor in these numbers. And like I tell everyone these numbers, they call us. I'm like, listen, these numbers are gathered together as a Greater Toronto area. They clump it together. Every market's different, from Hamilton, Oakville, Burlington, Mississauga, and Toronto, and every pocket in those areas are different from every home. So don't like hold this. This is an average price for all that into one. So we're going to break down 2024 for December right now, and after that, we're going to predict what's going to happen in 2025. So stay tuned. Okay, December market for 2024 compared to 2023. Here we go. 22% sellers market. We love to show this number. We're data driven here. 100% is a true sellers market. It's at 22%. Here we go. Total new listings here. 20% increase. 20% increase in new listings from year over year. And the reason is because the interest rate hike. This is why more houses are coming on the market, and we noticed total sales activity has decreased from year over year. A 1.8% decrease from 2023 to 2024 for December. The average sales price has decreased too year over year at 1.6%. That's a $20,000 decrease in price there. Okay, detached homes in the Greater Toronto area, we've seen a decrease in sales activity of 5.8% and a little slight decrease in price of 1.4%. We're looking at a $20,000 decrease in price for detached home. And entire Greater Toronto area is clumped as one. Like I mentioned, don't compare every market's different, right? Semis themselves, we've seen a decrease in sales activity at 9.3%, and we've seen a slight increase in price at 6%. We're looking at $60,000 increase in price for the Greater Toronto area for semis. Well, it's a big increase, a bit of an increase, but every market's different, every pocket. Remember that. The townhomes themselves, from year over year for December, we've seen a little sales activities increase to 5.8% and a slight decrease in 0.3%, which really is not much, but $3,000 decrease in townhomes themselves, which is not much. But every pocket's different. Remember that. This is the Greater Toronto as a whole. Condos themselves, see an increase in sales activity at 2.3%. People are trying to take advantage of that decrease in the interest rate hike, and pretty much the condo price has stayed flat as previously. I hope that helps out. All right, so our predictions for 2025 in the real estate market here, and what we're predicting is we think the spring market is going to spring up. Sellers are start prepared to the list. And the reason why, we know there's another interest rate cut happening January 29th. The Bank of Canada is going to come out, and we predict it's going to be 0.25 basis point. And we have a feeling that in March they're going to break another big cut to get the market economy going, another 0.5% interest rate cut. So we predict further cuts, and we're anticipating that. And listen, if you're a buyer, I'm going to say this, let me keep working with buyers, is, act early, secure those deals while the inventory is still high. They're still there. You got still negotiation room with this market. You got to remember, the market's broken down in 4 quarters, doing a long time, and anything can happen in those quarters. Interest rate hike, war, transition, president, whatever it is, it's something's going to happen in those quarters. And we predict in this quarter, as a buyer for the first quarter, get in now. You still have negotiation rooms. If we predict with the spring market, with another 0.5 basis point coming down, when rates go down, houses do go up, and we think it'll be springing up. But we know semis and towns themselves, definitely, if you're thinking to sell, put them on the market in the spring market. They're more affordable for a lot of the buyers now in the market, and I think they're going to go up in price. So it's something to take advantage of if you own one and the buyers get in. So we think the market will be stable overall in 2025. We expect that, and we expect the rates will come down. So listen, stay tuned to the monthly market update here. We'll navigate you through the real estate market, give you some tips for buyers or sellers, first-time home buyers. Love to help you guys out. And honestly, if you need some advice, reach out to here. If you're a buyer or seller, we'd love to help you out here in the Bekavac Team. So I hope that all helps out. All the best, and we'll stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with what's going on in the market for 2025.